Hey there, knife lovers. We are going onward and upward in our CH knife. It's because they're convenient and they all came in at the same time. So I'm doing this one right after the other CH knife. But this one I'm kind of excited about. It's a bigger knife than the little 3001 that I did previously. And this is the 3503 if we get it out of the bag. Here we go. Okay, this is a crazy knife. It's insane. It's a CH brand knife, as you will see. And what did it come with? A box and this pouch and the gel pack. That was it. No lanyards, no gobbledygook, no why start paperwork or anything. It just came like this. But that's okay. And I got this on the November 11th sale, the 11/11 sale on AliExpress. I looked back to see what the link was on the knife that I bought here, and now that either seller is gone, this knife is gone on his site, so I can't give you a link to the one I bought because they're gone. There are 5 or 6 other sellers on AliExpress that do these, and there's a bunch on DHgate that do these as well. Okay, it's not a flipper. No, it's not. And so there you go. A non-flipper from CH Knives, right? Stonewash, right? CH 3503. There you go. And D2 steel on the blade. Ambidextrous thumb studs. Nice and smooth. No sharp edges. Of course, it's stonewashed, right? Nice anode job. Check this out. This is so crazy. Oh, and have you noticed? I wonder. My wheels are turning. Oh, yeah, my wheels are literally turning. It's a spinner. Don't ask me. Don't ask me the minds of madness of knife designers, because this is why this is one of the last CH knives I've bought. I didn't know what to think about this knife. I love the anode job, but I was just trying to decide about this. I like the overall design of the knife, but this was weird, okay? And Brian, one of the viewers from Kansas City, he got one a few weeks ago, and he did a little video, and he says, hey, check this out. And I'm like, what is that, Brian? And he goes, it's like the bearings of a knife. But obviously, it's not. You know, I have never seen any bearings with that kind of metal spokes in between them. So basically, they've milled an area in this knife handle, and they've screwed this baby in there as an insert. And, you know, people are doing those little fancy tops and finger spinners and fidget toys and things. Well, I guess you get 2 in 1 with this knife, don't you? Okay, let's look at this. Titanium frame lock, not flipper. Titanium frame lock. And the lockup's pretty good. It's 20%. It's not too heavy, right? Look at all this texturing. What's up with that? What's up with that? I don't know. That is so strange. And you can feel it. I mean, it's like a really sanded down cheese grater. I mean, it's not that tough, but it's grippy. I mean, it's grippy right here. And I guess since this ain't grippy, maybe this ought to be grippy here, okay? You got an open design here. There's your stop pin, right? You got a back spacer that's also anode. And you know, I don't know how I feel about how these lights do this thing justice. I'll have to look at it after I get done doing this and see what I think. But it's a crazy anode job, and it's got yellows, kind of a mustardy yellow, and purple, and even a bit of flash of blue here on this back pocket clip, which looks like a titanium milled pocket clip. And yeah, this is titanium. Titanium, at least the seller's saying this is titanium, okay? The manufacturer's saying it's titanium, okay? So it's non-magnetic. We know that, okay? So titanium, D2, stone wash, really nice grind for practical use, okay? I paid, well, I got this on the 11/11 sale, so it was marked down to 60 something. I think it was like 59, right at $60. And I think they're at 69 or 79, what I looked at last. So that's the price area. So they're a little bit less expensive. These are around 80, 78 to 80. So these are 69 to 79. So kind of in that same price range. Pretty much the same size knife. Let's go to our combination SAE metric, right? Tape measure. And wow, I got so many markings on there now, I don't even know what to do. It looks like 3 3/4, doesn't it? Really close, 3 5/8, maybe blade length. Right there. But it's 3.5 all day long, and it's 9 centimeters. Overall length, about 21, right? Centimeters, which is 8 1/4 inches. So we got all that down. So it's a pretty good sized knife, right? It's over 3.5 inch blade. Oh, let me show you this. This is good. I mean, I am horrible at doing that thing, but this thing, not a problem. This thing, I pulled it right out. No goo all over it, no lubrication. It wasn't wet with stuff or anything. It was perfectly centered right out of the box, okay? And it went like this. Bam! Right away. I thought, ooh, you know what? That seems like it's got to be loose to me. But you know what? There's no blade play. And I did. I took my Torx and kind of checked these, but they were fairly tight. So it's almost, the way it flicks out is almost too free in a way, but no, it works. Really good. I mean, so it's not a flipper, but it's a flicker. That's for sure. You can flick that one because I'm not good at flicking, but that one flicks really good. Okay. You got the little spinner. You got the stylized pivots, right? Number 8 or number 9 Torx that fits in there. And of course you have your lock bar. It's a frame lock, right? Let's have a peek inside. Okay, so you got your hardened steel insert with your detent ball. And if you can see through that little liner, it's an over travel stop there too. So you got it all, right? Titanium, frame lock, flicker, D2, stone wash, anode to death. Maybe this is a little garish for you. If you like going more stealth, then this is not your deal. I think it's fun. I think it's great. I get a kick out of this, and this spinner thing is very strange. And these don't seem like metal orbs there. These little ball, the white and the black, they're either ceramic. I think they're ceramic. They're something. Can you hear that? It's a little bit of a rattle there. Hear that? Yeah, that's weird. It's just a little, I mean, it's not loose or anything. It's got to be a little bit so this can spin, but that's it. I mean, it's not, is that weird? That's just strange. You got a great lanyard hole here, right? Pretty backspacer. So you're not gunking it up with a lot of standoffs, right? You got a backspacer with 2 screws here. Perfectly centered. Nice. It's a pretty good sized knife. But will it cut paper? Hell, I don't know, boys. Yep, I reckon she does. She got a little bit of edge on her. So, wow, I don't know. I really like these CH knives, don't you? If you have this, and I know, Brian, you got this out there, so you could pipe in. But, these, and I mean, this one I just did one, smaller version, titanium framelock flipper. It's just, it's a CH party. It's crazy. It's, and, I've got, oh, God, there's the gold one. There's the bronze one. And they all work great. They're all awesome knives. And then, of course, this crazy thing, which is the 3501. So, okay, so we got the 3001, 3001. We got the 3504, the 3503, the 3501, which, you know what? They're a lot alike, aren't they? Grind's different. Size is about the same. Actually, this one's bigger. This one's a bigger knife, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Wow. So it is a bigger knife. Yeah, and I like that. I like bigger knives. They're cool. This one, that's good. The detent's good. Yeah, it's good. Get out of my way. See, I got all these now. I'm buried in CH brand knives. But you know what? I'm just saying, and you can say, okay, who are you pimping for and stuff? No, I'm not pimping for nobody. Actually, I did make contact with the guy that makes these knives. I guess he owns the machine shop that makes these. He does the design work and stuff. I mean, he just threw a comment in my comment section, and so then I got to his Facebook page and Instagram thing. So I'm kind of watching what he's doing, But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess the reason he contacted me is because he saw my reviews, and he contacted a couple other guys on YouTube that also have done reviews on his knives. And they've all been favorable, and so he's contacted 4 or 5 of us. In any case, just to let us know who he is, and here's his Facebook and Instagram. But really cool designs. They're good knives. I mean, you got the bearings, right? All of them have those nice bearings in them. There you go. See? So, I mean, they're all centered. They all come out of the box pretty good. I've had some that had lube on them that I wiped down, but this one wasn't like that. No, it had a little bit. Just around here, I just wiped off with a cloth, but it's just a little bit of lubrication. I haven't put any lube on this. I haven't done anything. I checked the tightness on the pivot because it was so flickable, but it was tight, and it doesn't have any blade play. So the crazy anode jobs he does on these. I mean, there isn't one of these that's not anode, but I love that. I mean, I like what he does. I just do. I mean, and this is not for everybody, but for the price range, I mean, this was a few pennies under $60. That's a hell of a knife for titanium, frame lock, D2, anode job, milled pocket clip. Just saying. And what I understand, or I think personally, are pretty original designs. I mean, this one kind of resembles a Tim Britton type handle style, but I mean, not with the skull and stuff. And I think the pivots are different, and that got carried on by Kaiser as well. But nah, I mean, things start resembling each other anyhow, because you got only so many shapes you can make something. But these, I mean, it's just strange. And I'm really fascinated with his knives. I've got, kind of one of every, no, I don't have one of everything. He's got a ZDP knife that's kind of a front flipper, and he's got a couple of new ones that are out that I don't have. So here we go down the I'm broke road, right? Because if his other knives are as good as these, they're worth a lot more than 70 or 80 bucks. I mean, a lot more. They're worth double that all day long, maybe triple. I mean, I'd put this up against, a $220 knife, or one of the Kaisers at 180 to 220. They just are that good. And I know that there's some of my viewers have been bragging about this one, saying, actually, this is their favorite as far as the flipping capability and how smooth it is and how wonderful it is. And you know what? I don't know that I can argue with them. I really love that one. I've carried that one a few times. And of course, I got the bronze, the yellow of the skull. So I'm not going to drag them all out, but they all flip good right out of the box. They're all pretty well centered. Some people have had issues with them. I have not. I don't know that I've had to put a wrench to any of the skull knives. Where did I just throw? I was going to get, hold on. I'm going to get the bronze out because I just got this, okay? I sold the bronze that I had to a guy that I just met at the sports pub, and he happened to be kind of a knife freak, and then I showed him, and he bought it out of my pocket, so I ordered another one on 11/11. Yes, look at this. Somebody said, have you noticed that they went from 2 screws to 1? And as far as I'm concerned, that may be a good thing, right? I mean, because you don't need 2 screws for an insert, right? I mean, the insert's inserted into a milled out area inside. So it's not going to turn. You don't need a second screw to keep it from spinning or turning because it's already inset into a milled pocket. So really, you only need 1 screw, and it cleans up the look of the knife. So they're going, are you concerned about quality now that they've gone to 1 screw? Nope, not at all. I got this one 2 days ago, and man, it flips great. So there you go. You got the yellow, the bronze, the blue. Ugh. Okay, I've gone CH crazy, but I just really enjoy these knives. They are really good out of the box. I think they're good value. I just think they are. So I love this one. I hesitated because of this and because it wasn't a flipper. But you know what? I had nothing to worry about. This knife really functions well. I love the crazy anode job. And this little spinner is all right. I think if you look, you can get them without the spinner if that really turns you off. I looked and I found a few where they didn't have this. So, if you go, I love the knife, this is too crazy, then yeah, get it without. You can get them without. So, or at least I saw them that way like a month ago. I haven't really done a lot of research since. But I got it with because most of them are with, and I just had to check this out. I mean, I'm just so curious that that was just so strange, and Brian was was tickled by it, And I thought, well, if he's amused by it, I definitely got to check it out. So there you go. It's a big damn mess, but it's all out there. I'm just telling you. I really like the CH brand knives. I haven't found a bad one yet that I have had, although people have told me that, yes, they have had knives that had issues. And I haven't. They've all come perfectly centered, pretty well tuned, not slimed up with oil, and pretty well put together. I mean, they function so well, and it just seems to me they're a good value for what you get. Right? S35VN. I can't remember what this was. Oh, this is D2. Okay, so D2, S35, S35. Yep, S35 on this one. Okay. And D2. At least they tell you what you're getting, right? Okay. So have it your way. It's all good. And I'm buried in these, but I love them. And these are staying in my collection. I like them. Any case, guys, I'm going to let you go. I think I've CH knifed you to death. But, you know, tell me what you think. I just, I don't know. I mean, it's a great knife. It slides in the pocket really good. At least you got a little bit of grip here. Feels good in the hand. No hot spots because you got a milled clip, right? Reverse. I mean, everything on this is, it's a good knife, and it's a good size knife. So why not? Oh, and I don't know what it weighs. It weighs 157 grams, which is 5.5 ounces. So yeah, it's right in there with the rest of them. You know, they're all like 5 point something to 5.8, somewhere in there. So yeah, good knife. Take care. Hope we covered all the ground. And I hope you got a good look at it, because the anode job is just freaks me out. The little spinner thing. It's just, I'm loving it. I like the CH stuff. He keeps making knives. I'm going broke just buying one of every model. But there's some new stuff coming out. So, I mean, it's just, whew, I'm overloaded. I'm CH'd. And we love them knives. Yes, we do.